We're going to talk about lots of three things about severe weather and snow and a little bit of fire during Hawaii after this intro. Extreme weather over here. We're actually talking about a lot of very interesting things. But meanwhile, I need to do something first. My cousin make this first, then my cousin Ray make this. That's what it is. But back to the weather's going to happen in Hawaii. There's a really dry additional with the really dry area. And also there's a little fires in a little bit Hawaii, but it's just on a little satellite. But just a little appearing, maybe I don't know what it is happening. It is. But back to like the North America, a little bit dry additional around the Gulf to bring the moisture all the way to Texas. You can see it right. There's a whole ground, the dry air. The blue is the moisture. In the atmosphere, you get clouds, and the brown is, or the red is, that's how the dry additional with it. With that dry or that what is happening. Whereas when you get a little bit red, that in the blue, that's very good moisture, and that's a fear as well. Well, speaking of the atmosphere, just on like day 4, just a 50% chance for thunderstorm, and also it's at like also have hail as well, like 10% of hail damage wind of it as well, of like 5%. Well, I don't know what time is it, but we will check on that on the weather models. This is the European model to predicting those stormings, and also when we're going to grade it as well. To dry air additional, and also a little bit of moisture as well with the temperature, you can get a little bit good thunderstorm at the 28th as well. It's gonna be very, very hard to tell around like 4 a.m. Just a chance for thunderstorm when you have very strong K values really venturing appearing very soon. Around December 29th. That's when you can tell, but actually really start at the 28th at 3 p.m. That's when the Gulf moisture and with the K values it is. And I will talk around the Mississippi area, and loses little around the bottom. There's a little thunderstorm area with it. And also you have lots of good dew points. That's what's happening as well as today. Well, it's gonna be a large 3 storms headed towards the northeast. Well, and also talk about NAMA, but I want to go what is happening so far. Maybe December 27th at 10 a.m. this is the GPS to show you lots of storms happening as well. This is the first round at 27th, and also the second one will be around the 28th, and there's going to be a little bit of another round of a little bit of snow near the northeast at the 30th. But more bigger one at the January 7 p.m. for the next year. There's a large round of the snow. That's all for it. But there's a little peak one at the December 6th, but not major one as well. But there's another a major snow for the northeast. So it's going great over all as well. There's going to be a lot of very interesting with the snow. But I want to go back to European model because show you the what when it's going to get snow. For some reason it's not after Easter at the 27th, but maybe around 27 you will get a little bit of snow, not a lot, but you can barely to see it as well. We're going to get very close to it when we get more close to it as well. GPS, other hand, there's going to be a totally different story. Around like the northeast, I was trying to say going to be very much snow as earlier expecting. Well, the could so far for the snow totals not very much, but on a like the much bigger round we'll see on the like the 2012 hours you can see around a little bit, but much around Pennsylvania example there's very much at all. But Maryland will very soon have a good amount of snow. Just really look like very small. That's what it is. This is what it is in 24 hours. To see it disappearing for it. But show you not lots of snow. But this is what it look like in 10 days. This is what it look like in 2 days forecast. Not very much at all. Well, it's just a lot of very interesting with it for the snow. Around like the 27th, there's a very good chunk the area going to get snow for the northeast, and also 29th. It's really spooky about it as well. This was going to be is. This is what the NAM predicting for the forecast with a little bit low pressure to the west and all the way to the northeast. But the other hand, around the California region, there's gonna be a lot of weird things. There's a lot of snow coming to the around the mountains of it, and all the weird things could happening with the large snow. There's really hard to tell what is could happening with the forecast. But the NEM 12 cover really more detailing parts of the for the states as well. This show you how much show you value degree of a chance for the northeast snow. It's a really small chance in reality in the little pictures of the snow. This is the extreme weather out here part.